Hello and welcome back. I hope you're doing great. Welcome back to JTALKS. And if you're new to the channel, I just wanted to kind of go over, who I am, just a small bit. I'm Jay, and I've been stuttering for 30 plus ish years, right? And I'm just trying to help the people out there kind of show what I do, or I have actually learned, because I get, I would say, like, I get asked, certain things, and I'm like, okay, cool, but, I will help them, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I need to do something that I can help out, like, a lot of people at the same time, I'll say ish, on that. But so let's hop into our main I guess episode, I'll say ish. All right, I'm gonna set my timer here because I've been told I talk too long, right? So I'm gonna try and have this short, right? So first, our main, I like to start every video now, like, up on a quote, right? And here it's, so here it is. The first step towards change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. And yeah, that's huge, because for us who have a speech problem, for sure, we have to change each day. We have to evolve. We have to learn how to adapt, right? And then how we are right now, we have to actually accept that and just know that for sure, if certain things are acted on, as in our actions, to to talk more fluent, right, is huge. But so for today's episode here, how I see it, I would say it's called to make time. So how I've seen it, certain things that kind of have us not speak on point is timing. And if you're at work, job, or at home, and as you're out and about, and you have to you gotta say something to ask for something, or somebody asks you something, it's timing, right? And I've felt, I would say, in some cases that I'm like, I'm being hurried, right? And yeah, that sucks, right? Because let's say you're caught off guard, right? So with that, I want to kind of go over certain things to help me as well as to help all of you out there, because each day I use these. So, like, again, timing. To make time for you to be fluent. So for me, I like to be, I would say, first, but I want to make certain things, certain words, certain certain phrases my own. I want that person or whoever to be in my small, I guess, I want them to know. That's not how you say it. I want people to kind of be in my own zone, I guess. I want to own it, right? Of course, you know, you want, after you're done speaking, you want them to actually, you know, still be there, you know, to not be rude. But with that, you have to go out and speak to people and kind of see how it works. You're speaking to this person. This person's, he's or she, whoever, they speak back, and it just kind of it goes back and forth. But to use certain things to aid that timing, to say certain words or certain things you do, the as in, see there, I just used that that word as in to have that extra timing. And like right now, I'm just kind of going, of course I have I got notes over here I'm going from, but I'm also thinking about certain things that actually happened to me as well, right? So I would say you have to act a lot, as in, like again, to use certain words in there that make sense at the time to actually aid your timing, to catch up, if you will. So, so let's say, I'm gonna use an example here. So let's say I'm out and about, and I would say I'm at a store and shopping, and someone likes my shirt or something. I don't know. They're like, "Oh, cool shirt. What brand is it?" And you're like, you know, so you have to kind of act on it, like, actually, I don't know. And then, you know, because as they ask you that, you're like, actually, I don't know, right? So you kind of act more into it, but kind of play with certain words or how they actually are. If they're like more there, like they actually want to know the answer because they might want that shirt, or you know, they're just like, cool shirt, you look awesome in it, or you know, but like certain things, I'll be like, actually, I don't know, hold on, you know. And so that hold on there would be like timing. I'd be like, oh, okay, but I can say certain things, right, at that time. So like for me, certain words I can't say at certain times, and it's like, bro, come on, spit it out, right? Anyways, so you know, that if he's like, oh, cool, yeah, awesome shirt, I'm like, oh, cool, thank you so much. Yeah, it's just something I wear, you know. And then it just kind of goes on from there. But with that, you have to, like again, you have to go out and speak to certain people at first, but then to all people. So yeah, with that, I just use certain words. I'm sure you've already heard me like that there, right? Or right. Say certain words to actually have things flow. Oh, I use actually a lot as well, because it makes them think more, and I have that extra time. So to make time, I'd rather be proactive than reactive. As in, you already have certain things in line for what you're gonna say or what you're thinking, then having that response time be low and be like, oh, I'm caught off guard, right? So with that, you know, so let's go back and use the person who was like, oh, awesome shirt, right? So, you know, but in some cases I won't know how I look in a shirt, or even what shirt I'm wearing, or what it says on my shirt, but you can also actually, like, you gotta see it as a good, because in some cases you'd be like, oh yeah, oh, but I have on, like, I got on this shirt today, you're like, oh, but with that, you have that time to actually think. You're like, oh, like the act, I guess you're act surprised, right? You're like, oh yeah. So like that, yeah, is timing to be like, oh yeah, this is a cool shirt. I see how I paused. It's like, oh yeah, I have on this shirt today. Thank you so much. But just kind of use what words or sayings you have, what works for you at that time. Because I've felt and seen certain words I can't say at a certain time, but as I come back to it, I'm like, I can say it. And then it comes out and I'm like, the world is mine, right? But yeah, I would say, ooh, excuse me, that was gross. All right, so I'm actually gonna, I would say I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope all of what making time has helped you out. And again, I'm not pro at it, but it's helped me out for sure, and I hope it's gonna help you out there. And thank you for tuning into this episode on JTALKS.